Hello.
We are the tide from the north, we're brave and we're bold. Defeating our rivals never gets old. Making our way to the Big Sky Conference. Watch out, 'cause here comes the silver and gold. Whoa, whoa. This is Tubbs at the club for the Vandals of Idaho.
Hello. And it's me, Martin, here today to talk to you about the two games Idaho just had against Northern Colorado on the 14th and the 16th. But as always, Tubbs the Club is brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Ain't nothing like cracking a Montucky Cold Snack, an ultra-refreshing light beer born in the majestic Big Sky country. The best part is you're giving back. The best part is when you crack a snack, you're giving back. Montucky Cold Snacks donates 8% of all profits back to local causes, even right here in Idaho, supporting organizations like the CW Hogs and Idaho Food Bank. Yeehaw, that's freaking awesome. Montucky Cold Snacks, a light American lager for powwow rippers, gator wranglers, pony riders, and badass do-gooders. Visit MontuckyColdSnacks.com today to find out how to get your ass some snacks. Now, the game... I think I said this for the games against would have been Portland State. No, NAU. It would have been the games against NAU where they lost 1 and 1-1. It was wasn't really similar. They weren't similar at all, but they were kind of like they lost 1-1. So maybe if someone that wasn't paying attention might say that they lost a close one, but they lost one, they won one, so it might be different. But for the first game on the 14th, it was kind of a tale of UNC was able to keep even when Idaho was ahead in the game, which wasn't by a lot. They led for I can't remember the exact score, but they did lead for a little bit. But Idaho, they led by 6. Sorry, I'm looking. If you're watching on the YouTube video, you can see kind of at the bottom here where they led by 6 points. But even when they led, it kind of felt like Northern Colorado was always somehow in the game, no matter what. It was kind of more this game just felt like Northern Colorado was always in control, even when Idaho was scoring. It felt like Northern Colorado always had an answer for everything, even though, again, shots were similar. We shot 22 for 48. Northern Colorado shot 23 for 48, so similar there. Field goal percentage, Northern Colorado shot about 2% higher than Idaho. 3 points were even the same amount. It was just Northern Colorado just had answers to everything that Idaho was doing today. Did on Thursday. Again, like, although she didn't play in this game, we'll get to the next one. Like, Idaho was out rebounded 25-19, so it was it was close, but it seems close-ish to me, and that's okay. I mean, I think can't remember the exact game. I know they were still out rebounded, but they still won. It was closer than other games where they got out rebounded by a lot. Where the big difference wasn't offensive rebounds. Yeah, it's only by 4, but still, I don't think I was able to get the shots that they missed and get the rebounds back to try and get those second chance points. Oh gosh, what am I trying to think of here? It just wasn't acceptable to let the other team kind of control the tempo of the game, but just having them always seem to be like that, just because the other thing that was bad about this first game, bad, unacceptable, depending on who you ask, was Northern Colorado started out an 11-point run. Like, they started out hot, and Idaho kind of came back to make it close, but in the end, it just wasn't a good game by the women there. In the good by the women. I think it comes no surprise. Gina Markson is the best player Idaho has right now. I think Gabby and Beyonce B are all Haley, maybe Gabby Harrington and Beyonce B are both good players for Idaho, but Gina Markson is by far the best basketball player Idaho has right now. So if it just was not a good performance by the team, I thought, for that first game. Moving on to the second game that just happened today, it was much better performance by them women teams. Natalie Klinker did start, although she didn't. I didn't see it. I didn't see how long she played particularly, but I know she played a little. I know she started the game for a little bit. And I think by the end of the game, I think she maybe played just a half or a quarter to kind of get her back into playing shape. So hopefully she's all right and nothing. She's all okay, and she'll be back to playing more regularly, more minutes sooner next week. Again, Idaho they shot better. When Idaho was able to kind of control though, although Northern Colorado did start out with a 6-0 lead, Idaho was able to fight back. They came into the halftime, I think, tied. And then Idaho just did what Idaho did and just kept shooting and making shots. They made just slightly over half their shots at about 50.9% for the second game on Saturday. And they out-rebounded Northern Colorado 30-18. Now, you'd think maybe Natty had a lot of that, but it really wasn't. It was more like Ellison Kirby is although she is a guard, she's in there going for diving for the rebounds, fighting for the ball every time. It's having players like Ellison Kirby is great to have coming off even starting or coming off the bench is a great thing to have for Idaho. And it's going to be tough to replace her coming next year, but she is a hard worker. She's a hard team player that'll always fight for everything. Again, Gina Markson said earlier, goes without saying, she is the best player on the team. Other players, Gina had 21 points, Beyonce B had 19, Gabby had 17, and Haley had 10. This team is, when Idaho can control when Idaho can control the tempo and can kind of control what's going on, they're going to do a lot better. Like when I was able to control things, they're going to be winning games. They're not going to be like yesterday. It'll be close. They'll take the lead, but say Northern Colorado will come back and they'll be able to control everything. When they're able to control everything, when they can go at the tempo they want, it works better. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but when Coach Newley and his coaching staff are having to make those adjustments after a loss, it's not always good. So if they can figure it out to where they can keep things rolling, keep things going, this team will be good and they'll be fighting for a Big Sky Conference title. Maybe even, they'll be fighting for a Big Sky Conference title. It'll be better to see them playing. This is more of an Idaho performance today, although the score is 757 than it was on Thursday. It'll just be better. It'll just be a better performance overall. And one last note, I think I said earlier, Natalie was back. She didn't play the whole game. By the end of the game, she was in street clothes. Hopefully she's okay. Going in the next week against Weber State at Weber State again, at Weber State. Should I get this right? Yeah. Looks like they got a week off next week. Looks like they got a week off, and then they have next week they're off, and then the week after that they're playing Weber State on the 28th, and then again on Saturday so they're playing Weber State on the 28th and 30th, and they will hopefully be better than. Hopefully this week off will be able to get everybody healthy, fix all the issues they had last time, and just be able to get another 2 wins going into your games against Eastern Washington on the 4th, 6th, and then also I know my favorite games of the year, and I know certain Wax Sparty Pants favorite games, Battle of the Domes, or Battle for King Spud on the 11th and 13th. But next, can't look ahead to those. You got to keep focused on Weber State on the 20th and 30th, and they have a week to get ready for them. Although, yeah, they have a week to get ready for them. So it'll be about 2 weeks to get ready for them now. So goodbye as always. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Hammy_71. Now it's time for the best band in all the land to play us out with the beer song. Go Vandals.